This is Carla.
I'm telling you, this house is crazy.
She fell in love with Erik.
When I tell people that I am married to somebody that's in prison, they think like, oh, what did he do? Did he kill somebody? And I'm just like, no. Close to that, but...
Erik is currently serving a 13-year prison sentence for attempted murder.
When I found out about all, like, the crimes and stuff, I'm just like, you are crazy ass. That's what I said.
And when these two got together, there were many that didn't approve of the match.
When we first started talking, my family was not okay with me dating him.
Her brother had told me that she's dating some guy in prison. I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
With Erik's release on the horizon, will their relationship finally get the acceptance they long for?
She married this guy and he's in there for something violent. It does scare me a little bit.
So I have a lot of his stuff that he has sent me over the years. I have some drawings. So he did this one probably before we got married, so like 2012, 11. This card, he put Erik and Carla. I am married to an incarcerated man that is serving 13 years for attempted murder. He was a part of a gang when he was younger. We met while he was already serving his time. He was 1 year into his sentence.
It's not every day you meet the love of your life and they're locked up in prison. But for Carla and Erik, romance blossomed while he was behind bars.
He contacted his friend, which was dating my cousin, and she asked me if I would talk to somebody. And then she told me he was incarcerated, so I told her no. She got me to write him, and then the rest is history. As a criminal, people think like he's just like wanting to beat up people and like do stuff to people. And I'm like, he has feelings, he gets sad, he gets emotional. If he was a hardcore crazy person, he wouldn't be sending all these little lovey-dovey stuff. These are all the letters from 2010, 12, 13. So this just says like, I love you. With all my heart, princess, you are the most beautiful thing that has ever happened in my life. I never pictured myself in a relationship with an inmate. There's nobody in my family that has ever been to prison. I had my doubts, because you never know. So I still think about it. It's in the back of my head. I don't just live like a fairy tale world where I'm like, I'm in love.
The couple have been together for 10 years, and Erik is serving a 13-year sentence.
These are some of the pictures that I have of me and him. These are all just contact visits, just regular visits.
The couple's entire relationship has been while Erik has been in prison. Even their wedding day happened in jail.
This is a very special picture for me. The day we got married, my parents didn't go, so I only had my cousin there with me.
Carla's mother did not approve of the marriage, but despite that, the pair went ahead and tied the knot.
My mom was not okay with it. Obviously, she wanted me to wait until he got out to marry him. That didn't happen. So they were not okay. And my mom didn't talk to me for like a month when I got married. But then she got over it, I guess, and she's okay with it now.
Carla has found being married to an incarcerated man brings a lot of snap judgments about her choice of husband.
When I tell people that I am married to somebody that's in prison, you know, they think like, oh, he's a criminal. What did he do? Did he kill somebody? And I'm just like, no, close to that. But, you know, that doesn't define him as a person to me.
And it's not just the judgment that's difficult. There are many physical difficulties that come when one half of the couple is behind bars.
So not being able to go out on a real date with my husband, it sucks because obviously you go out and you see all these couples out there just walking around and living their lives. And, you know, I just look forward for my one phone call. Yeah, this new prison is so stupid. If something happens, there's a lockdown, there's a fight, then there's no phone calls. This is why I don't wait. Because then I get mad. Like, you could be in prison, but if you tell me a certain time, you call me at that time. you know? Like, I also have things to do out here.
You have a prepaid call from an inmate at the Sierra Conservation Center, Jamestown, California.
What's up, baby?
Hey.
What are you doing, babe?
Nothing, just sitting down. What are you doing?
Nothing, waiting to call because they let us out late, so 15 minutes late, sorry. Oh, hey, guess what?
What?
Give me 2 jobs now. I got 2 jobs. Not 1, 2 jobs.
Okay, so are they gonna pay you?
Yes.
How much?
I don't know yet, so but I'm a barber now. I cut hair and
Okay, don't fuck up nobody's hair. The phone calls, we get 15 minutes if we're lucky. It's very annoying because, you know, there's so many things I want to tell him, but then I can't because those 15 minutes go by really fast. I miss him all the time, you know. What do you want to do the first day you get out? What do you want to do? You haven't told me.
I want to eat a lot of stuff. I want to go out with you. Like, I want to go take you to dinner or something.
Where are you going to take me? I don't want McDonald's.
I want to take something like some dinner, romantic dinner or something.
That'd be nice. Do you feel like scared though, or no?
No, I don't feel scared at all. It's like I don't care about other people. I just want to do me, catch up to my family and to you, and you guys come to be a better person than I used to be.
Love you.
I love you, Luisita.
All right. Like now that he's there and he's gonna get out, like his answers are so much like clearer, if that makes sense. Like he gives you like a forward answer. Sometimes he'll be like, I don't know yet, I don't know. And then now I think, because he's so close to coming home, he's just like A, B, C, D. And I'm like, whoa. Society, people think because you're married to somebody in prison, they think you're like that too.
Her brother had told me that she's dating some guy in prison, and then it wasn't probably till like a year later I actually found out that they were married, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Like, I don't know anybody who would marry a guy in prison. It was a huge shock and surprise to me. I was like, how are you gonna wait that long, you know? And here we are 7 years later, and he's about to get out in a couple of months. I mean, she married this guy, and he's in there for something violent. It does scare me a little bit, but he does seem like he has changed, and I hope he does good and stays out of trouble.
Happily for Erik and CARLA, his release date is approaching, and they are now looking forward to finally being united outside of prison walls.
Personally, I'm not scared when my husband gets out. I've thought about it a lot. I think he might actually be a little bit more scared of me.
Hello.
Hi, Alyssa.
CARLA told me about her relationship. I remember the first time that you told me that he was locked up.
I went to work and I was like, Alyssa, Erik got locked up.
And I was like, oh my God, why?
She was like very shocked.
I was so shocked. And then when I found out the reason that he had gotten locked up, I was even more surprised.
Gonna be out in 4 months?
4 months, are you excited?
Obviously, he's been in there for almost 13 years, and he has missed out a lot. He's missed out his whole 20s, like the funnest years. Like drinking, partying, being able to go to the club, just everything. He doesn't even probably know what a touchscreen phone is.
He's not gonna know what apps are.
That's true.
What are you guys gonna do first?
He's never been to Disneyland, so we plan on going to Disneyland. Like, he's never been there.
What would happen if he was to go back into prison?
Bye, bitches.
Yeah?
I would literally be like, bye, bitch.
You guys get 1 phone call a day now. You're gonna be around each other 24/7. You feel like you're gonna have like things, like run out of things to talk about, or like, are you nervous to actually have him around all the time?
No, I don't think I'm gonna be nervous. I'm just excited for everyone else to meet him too. Like, you guys get to meet him.
I know, I feel like he's been a part of the family just as long as I have, but we've never met, so it'll be exciting to meet him. Well, she's happy with him, so why would I go and say, like, don't be with him just because he is, in prison? That's her decision. I feel like they have a lot of love for each other.
I think their relationship, when he gets out and they're finally together, I think it's gonna be even stronger.
Despite having spent almost all of their relationship apart, With just a few months to go before he gets out, Carla and Erik have a lot to look forward to.
You had a good day today? You sound really happy. Very positive.
I'm happy, yeah. Because you made me feel like that.
Who?
You, babe.
We're gonna try to live a normal life. That's what we want, and that's what we plan on doing. I cannot wait to just like hold his hand and walk down the street. Just walk down the street with him. That's gonna be fun.